It was 1982 when I had just moved to South Florida. I was young, adventurous, single, and on a fast track with my career. But I needed to find a church. I knew from experience how empty life was and could be without Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I knew from spending time in the military as a young man how close you can get to God when you are placed in harm's way, far away from home. I knew also that we all face hardship and sorrow sometime during our life. I knew I needed to get back to the church. I used to meet my friends at Boca Bowl, where Meisner Park is now, and noticed the steeple of St. Gregory's and thought I would give it a try. It was warm, inviting, and friendly. I attended for years, went to service, threw a few bucks in the plate, and then went home. I was married in the church. My 2 sons were baptized in the church, but I never got involved. When I look back, the church gave so much to me and my family and never asked for anything in return. I was going through the motions, checking the box. I had other priorities. You see, I was blind. I never took the time to learn that a small group of Episcopalians got together and had a dream about starting a church in Boca Raton. They had zero money, zero property, and no building, but had a lot of faith and love. I didn't really know that the first services were at the old Lions Club and later at the Army Airfield where FAU is. And then Mr. Wiseman gave the church 2 lots to start the first building and first service in 1956. I never knew that Howard McCall designed our sanctuary, and where we are sitting now was built for $250,000. And our beautiful stained glass window cost less than $19,000. I never knew in 1977 that we added St. Mary's Chapel, the Socrates, North Calvarium, the South Transept, classrooms and the stained glass windows on the north and south side of the church, and much, much more. You see, I was blind. Then one Sunday, an usher tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Bill, you need to read the second lesson today." And I said, "Me?" I realized how fulfilling it was being part of the service. It opened my eyes to volunteer to be an usher, greeter, lay reader, vestry member, junior warden, join the men's spiritual group, and along the way, learn more and more about the unbelievable, loving group of people, staff, and clergy we have at this church. You see, I was still blind. Then one day, Father Andrew asked me to be the senior warden. And again, I said, "Me?" I came to realize how little I knew about this great church and its people. Little did I know about our loving pastoral care ministries like Stephen Ministry, Order of St. Luke, Daughters of the King, lay Eucharistic visitors, and Father Emilio's cancer support group. Little did I know about formation for our children like Godly Play, our new and unmatched confirmation class, and Boca Raton Interfaith Youth Association. Little did I know about our programs helping those in need, like Meals with Meaning, Sharing Suppers, our emergency food pantry, and Boca Helping Backpacks. You see, I was still blind. On the vestry, I learned more about our work in Bondo, Haiti, Madagascar, the Interfaith Council by Father Andrew to find solutions for our homeless, the Von Kreuter Scholarship Fund to help the next generation of priests, Father Ben's 33 Minutes, and programs and assistance for our elderly. I learned our church is all-inclusive. We love and welcome everyone. We care about each other and our community. We continue to grow as our community grows. We are not afraid to try and include more people. Our enlightened hearts are for those seeking the unexpected, not your regular churchgoer, but for the spiritual. We offer services like yoga mass, Celtic healing, Tay's prayer service, and evensong. Our music programs and concert series are unmatched in this community, and there is so much more. My good friend Jeff Eastburn, who encouraged me to be an usher at 8 a.m. and asked me to read on that pivotal Sunday, and left a good part of his fortune to Family Promise and the children of Bondo, Haiti, touched me deeply. One day, just before passing into God's arms, he told me over the phone, "Be generous, Bill. Please stay involved." And then he reminded me of one of my favorite quotations I used to kid him about. The fragrance always stays in the hand that gives the rose. Now, after all these years, I finally can see. I hope you can as well. Thank you, and God bless.